What is going on, everybody? It's your boy C4 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Madden 17 ratings for all four of the AFC North teams. Now, these are the official ratings, and opposed of doing, all 32 teams individually in 32 videos, we're just going to break them up into the divisions to make an easier workload on your boy C4. So we will start today with the Baltimore Ravens. Number one, we got Marshal, Yanda, the right guard, 97, who we already saw in the top offensive lineman video that I didn't make, but I talked to you guys about. Yanda's one of the top guys in the NFL. Weddle, free safety, 92. Still, he's up there in age, but still very productive. They're expecting a big year out of him. T-Sizzle, Terrell, Suggs, right outside linebacker, 90. Another guy getting up there. This is an old fucking team here. Another guy getting up there in age has had a couple of tough injuries, but if he can stay healthy, he's still going to be able to get after the quarterback. Steve Smith, senior at wide receiver, 89. Again, getting super old, but he was very productive until he got hurt, so they're expecting big things from him until, especially this season, because they need some time to get Brashad Perriman healthy. Elvis Duover, left outside linebacker, 87. Another ageless wonder, still producing at a fairly high level. I guess, man, if you're a Baltimore Raven fan, you better hope that these guys aren't all decide to decline in the same season, because they're going to be fucking hurting. Ronnie Stanley, left tackle, 79, one of the highest rated rookies in this year's game, and rightfully so. He's one of the top tackles, him and Laramie Tunsil. We already saw him in the top 10 rookie video. Kamale Carrera, a high pick there, left outside linebacker, 72. Kenneth Dixon, a guy who's, a sleeper, if you will, at the running back position for them, 72. CJ Mosley, middle linebacker, 83. I think that might have been a little bit low. I think he's, one of the more promising young middle linebackers in the NFL. Justin Tucker, too, kicker at 83. He might be the best kicker in the NFL. I think it's between him and Steven Gostkowski with the New England Patriots. 83? Whoa. Well, I mean, I don't think any kicker was higher than 85 or 86, so they're definitely toning down kickers. But, I mean, years past, man, Justin Tucker will be pulling in at 90. And then Justin Forsett at 82 overall. Hopefully he can bounce back and have a nice season this year. Next up, take a look at the Cincinnati Bengals, starting with Geno, Atkins, defensive tackle, 94, who we already saw in the top 5 defensive tackles. He's one of the, I think Fletcher Cox is a little bit better in my biased opinion, but both are phenomenal. AJ Green, wide receiver, 93, maybe the most consistent wide receiver in the NFL today. Has never had, less than 1,000 yards in a season. 93 is, I agree with that a lot. Andrew Whitworth, left tackle, 93. Ageless wonder himself. I agree with that rating. Tyler Eifert, tight end, 90. Caught so many touchdowns, maybe as good as Rob Gronkowski in the red zone at the tight end position, so a 90 is certainly fair. Kevin Zeitler, right guard, 89. Vontaze Burfict, right outside linebacker, 88. Should give him a fucking 42 overall for just mental awareness. His awareness is probably incredibly low, man. I was a big fan of him at Arizona State, but man, this guy's a complete liability. And speaking of liabilities, Adam Pacman Jones at corner, 88. Had a very productive year, and then just, like most of the Bengals, blew up in that playoff game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Andy Dalton, 87. I agree with that. He had a good year last year. Hopefully he can bounce back from that injury, that broken wrist or broken clavicle or something like that, and continue going strong for the Cincinnati Bengals. My boy Carlos Dunlap, left end, 87. This guy here I think he's reached the point where he'll be good for 10 sacks at least a year. Giovanni Bernard, running back, 85, so, they decided to give him the edge over Jeremy Hill. And their first-round draft pick, William Jackson, I included at corner, 73 overall. He did tear his pec, so I don't know how much time he's expected to miss, which that's going to suck because they need him back there. He's probably expected to start at some point this season because it seems like the Darqueze Dennard and Dre Kirkpatrick, they're getting ready to move on with the William Jackson picks. So they're going to need him this year, so hopefully he's not out for too long. Moving on to the Pittsburgh Steelers, Antonio Brown, wide receiver, number 97 overall. I agree with that. Best wide receiver in the NFL. Le'Veon Bell, 94. Now, I agree with the 94. He's incredibly consistent, but he's not the best running back in the NFL based off of last season. Talent-wise, he's there, but he's not healthy enough. He's not on the field enough to be considered the top running back in the NFL. Top 5 for sure. I'd still honestly take Adrian Peterson over him. Big Ben with the 93 overall. Love it. Huge fan of Ben Roethlisberger, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. 93, I agree. Cameron Heyward, left defensive end, 88. I agree with that. Marquise Pouncey, Florida Gator. Let's go. Center, 88. He's missed some time. Did he play the full season last year? I know he's just been struggling to stay healthy. But I like to see that 88 anytime any of my Florida Gators get a high rating in Madden. I like to see that. James Harrison, an ageless wonder, the fountain of youth, right outside linebacker, 85. That's pretty fucking crazy. David DeCastro at right guard, 84. Mike Mitchell, free safety, 84. One of the hardest hitters in the game. I included Ryan Shazier, middle linebacker, 79. So I think there's going to be a couple Pittsburgh Steelers fans out there that don't agree with that. Martavis, Bryant, he smoked 2 joints, then he smoked 2 joints, then he smoked 2 more. 82 overall. And their first round draft pick, Artie Burns out of the University of Miami with a 72 overall. So they kind of lowballed him there a little bit, but he was also considered a little bit of a reach in the first round. But there's the Pittsburgh Steelers. And to finish this video out with, certainly not least, the Cleveland Browns. So you got Joe Thomas, left tackle, 97, and then there's a massive fucking drop. Joe Haden at corner, 86, another Florida Gator alumni that I'm a big fan of. I think he's underrated corner in the NFL. Paul Kruger, right outside linebacker, 85. Gary Barnidge, tight end, 84. I think based off of Gary Barnidge's stats last year, he should be high 80s. I would have probably gave him 87. Joe Boltonio, left guard, 83. They gave Josh Gordon, I included him here, wide receiver, 76. So hopefully Josh Gordon can return to his superstar status and stay off for the Ganj. Tremont Williams, corner, 80. RG3 pulling a 73. His stats actually look pretty good. So if you're trying to make a sleeper team, I mean, RG3's always been good in Madden. So he has the speed that's there. Corey Coleman, wide receiver, 78. I like seeing that. I'm a big fan of Corey Coleman. I was one of the highest rookies overalls. I believe we did the top 10 rookie ratings, and he was up there. Duke Johnson, I'm a big fan of him, 78 overall. Hopefully he has a big year in that Hugh Jackson offense. And then Danny Shelton, their former first-round pick last season, only a 72. I thought Danny Shelton was going to be a lot better than what he did last year. Hopefully he can bounce back and kind of solidify that first-round grade and first-round pick that they used to get him. But there you have it, guys. Those are the official Madden 17 ratings for all the teams in the AFC North. So let me know what you think about them in the comment section below. I know a couple of you guys are probably going to agree with some of the ratings I disagree with. As always, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. There's going to be so much Madden 17 content. I hope you guys join me for the ride, which is the Madden 17 season on Beast Mode TV. If you like the video, smash that like button. And until next time, it's your boy C4 saying peace out.